Hello, Undisputed fans. And today, this is going to be a little bit of a longer video than I usually do. This is going to be discussing purely about Undisputed, fully. Not just a certain feature or a certain aspect of the game or even speculation. This is just straight up a full-on review of everything that they have inside of Undisputed. And I think everybody was really excited and anticipating this game. Me personally, I have been following this game since 2022. I joined SGN Hub in 2023. So I have been covering on this channel for now a year, this game, but I have been a fan of Undisputed since 2022. I have been in the Discord. I have been playing in tournaments. I have put a lot of time and energy into playing this game, maintaining my skills, and enjoying it. So there may be a little bias into this, but I think towards the end you'll notice there is no bias. So let's go ahead and get into the review. So to start things off, career mode. Career mode by far is the best mode in Undisputed. In career mode, you can literally create your own boxer, even go ahead and create a boxer that looks similar to one of your favorite boxers, and you can go ahead and fight up the rankings and compete to eventually try to win a belt. And throughout the process of playing in career mode, the journey, it's good, but I feel it could be better. We do not have what they shown back in the day when this game was known as ESBC. They did not show that 3D gym that we all were hoping for. Like, we all were hoping that by full release that we'd have the full fleshed out career mode that they told us that we'd have. Like, for example, back before full release was announced in the career mode that was announced now, I remember back then they were talking about you could like fight in the amateurs and stay in the amateurs for a while until you built up your boxer to a certain level, take the Lomachenko approach, and then fight in the pros where then you're going for ranking in the belt and you could be in the fast lane. And that was kind of the play style that I was looking forward to playing in career mode, but they did not deliver on that in full release. They keep saying that they will update career mode. They haven't updated career mode really in a year since early access. It's basically the same career mode we had in PC early access. Prize fights. I'm not gonna lie, I did not get a chance to play prize fights. It doesn't work. For whatever reason, the mode glitches out. Like, anytime I try to use my buttons inside of the mode to continue the fight, or even to like get the mode to work, it literally just does not work. So I am not able to actually even try prize fights, so I don't know how that mode will work. Quick fight is a really fun mode if you have personal friends who live near you and you can play locally. I feel like that is probably going to be, in the future, if there is going to be an esports scene, I think that will be the premiere of Undisputed Boxing, because in quick fight there is I'll touch on these issues later, but in a quick fight it's a very clean environment, and when you're playing against your friends, it's actually very fun. In this video, it's me fighting a CPU. I didn't get the footage when A couple of my buddies came over. I just wasn't thinking about recording at the time. Should have, but I just didn't think of it. So, Quick Fight is really a good mode, and you can actually play, like, I feel like the fullest experience of the game. Quick Fight and career mode. That's why those are the best modes. Now, let's touch on the elephant in the room. For this part, I am just going to talk about online in this fullest, because online modes, you know, Quick Fight online, Ranked Fight online, it's really the same. Basically, you get a record on yourself each time you fight. You win or lose, you get a win or loss on Quick Fight or Ranked. And this is where all of Undisputed's problems begin. Basically, in this mode, you are literally fighting against either A, a spammer who spams hooks, B, a power punch spammer who spams power hooks or power straights or any power punch, maybe even a power uppercut if he's feeling like it, you know? Just wailing at you with them power punches that bleeds through your guard and will hit you with ghost punches. Even if you get away, you know, logically by the eye, it looks like I'm away from the punch, it didn't land, but the game registered that it did land, so you know, it is what it is, you know? So in this mode, I believe that, you know, this is their first game and they just need a lot of work. They at this point, I feel like at this point they might as well just turn off all online features. Either A, turn off all online features, or B, take away the leaderboards. Just take away all the leaderboards. The leaderboards don't matter. Like, if you're the best player, there is a great chance that the best players in Undisputed on the leaderboards have either done one of two things. If they can literally get up there, you know, just by cheesing and actually not losing that much, because it is a war out there in this Undisputed game, Ranked and Quick Fight. So and that's option A. And then B is they just disconnected anytime they were losing. Anytime they felt like they were losing a fight, they just disconnected their Ethernet cable. And, you know, as a man who has done it one time, and in this video I show the fight where I do it one time because I'm an honest man, and I was trying to record this for the video and I kind of wanted to also show this. So yeah, I'm also not gonna play Rank for a while until they fix their issues, because I don't want to be like that guy who just cares about his record. And, you know, I mean, like, dude, like, dog, I got a job, you know? Like, at some point you gotta be like, you know, are you here just to play a game and have fun, or are you here to, like, really care that much about your record? Like, I don't know, you know, there's kids playing. This is a kid game. This ain't an immature game, so I can't really go into depth on that, because, you know, young people have their reasons for doing things. And if they, and I always say, if you have the option to do it, hey, people will take it. So that's my thoughts on online. It needs improvement, first improvement, and this is coming from a guy who had done this literally in Ranked and showing himself doing this. They need to make sure that if you literally disconnect from a fight, you get punished. Like, you should be punished, you should be timed out, and you should receive the loss. And it should be like a really big penalty to your ranking. It should be like minus 100, minus 120 if you get if you disconnect from a fight. It has to be a stiff penalty, and it needs to be it has to be a stiff penalty, and it also has to be something in a way where they can't just quickly go into another fight and then do it again, because, you know, that's just not okay. And that's just not something that needs to be inside of a game as a feature and as a thought in the heads of these players to do something like this. So now finally I will give my review. Now for this review, I have to think about where I look at sports games as a whole. Like, how do I look at sports games and what functions do sports games have in their genre to separate themselves from being mediocre, bad, great, and good? You know, what makes a 10 out of 10 sports game? And for me, personally, a 10 out of 10 sports game was FIFA Street on Xbox. That was a 10 out of 10 sports game. I played a whole lot of hours on that game, and I really loved it. I didn't even know much about soccer, but I knew a lot about FIFA Street. And so that would be like a 10 out of 10 game for me, personally, as a sports gamer, like playing a lot of different types of sports. That would be the 10 out of 10. An 8.5 would be Fight Night Round 3. So that would be the basis. That would be the baseline against where I would put Undisputed against. So by that, then you gotta look at it. So my 10 out of 10 boxing game is Fight Night Round 3. Where does Undisputed fall against Fight Night Round 3? And personally, I gotta say, if Fight Night Round 3 is a 10, then Undisputed is a 6. Undisputed is a solid 6 out of 10 sports game, in my opinion. And I believe that it's just a few patches away from getting to where it needs to be. Because there's a lot of depth that can be had in this game. And there's a lot of things that need to be taken out of this game. So I say it's a 6 out of 10, needs improvement. But yeah, this has been Dark Ronin on SGN Hub. Thank you guys for watching, and we do really appreciate all of your support. Thank you. Peace.